What's up, everybody? You can't have living in the Denver suburbs without talking about the amazing St. Patrick's Day festivities that go on. Did you know that St. Patrick's Day is actually a celebration of the life of St. Patrick, who's attributed for bringing Christianity to Ireland originally after he was kidnapped and escaped when he was 16. We'll talk about that and a little bit more of what to do in Denver and the suburbs over the next 9 days, because this year St. Patrick's Day falls on a Friday and we are extending the celebration out for 9 days because we can't figure out what weekend to do. So stay tuned, we'll dive in. What's up, everybody? Jeremy Kane, living in the Denver suburbs. If you are interested in learning more about St. Patrick's Day or maybe getting lucky and purchasing a home this year, please comment below and I would love to reach out and have a conversation with you. Buyer consultation is absolutely free. But without further ado, let's dive in to this St. Patrick's Day tradition and a little bit more on the history. Obviously, I touched on what St. Patrick's Day was. And the honest truth is that up until the mid 19th century, St. Patrick's Day was not really celebrated or recognized in America. When the potato famine happened and a bunch of, Irish immigrants came, Catholic Irish immigrants came, they actually decided to start celebrating their heritage. Over 1 million immigrants came, after that as a result of the potato famine coming to America for quote unquote greener pastures. And so they started the celebration, and that's more of the celebration of St. Patrick's Day that we know and love today. So now that you know that, you can impress some of your friends at all the St. Patrick's Day parties this year. But let's start first with the St. Patrick's Day Parade. This is kind of the big event in downtown Denver, runs right down, the normal area from Union Station all the way to Civic Center Park. It'll be chaos down there. There's pre-parties, there's after parties, and then the parade. Obviously, all the local organizations and, people that have been doing it forever. One memory that sticks out is the Parrot Head Club, the Jimmy Buffett Fan Club. They always have a float, so check that one out. They're always a pretty good time if you're checking out the parade downtown. Obviously, parking and traffic and all the things will be a little bit congested down there, and it'll be absolute chaos as you get towards the end of the day, since people usually start with kegs and eggs very early on that day. And St. Patrick's Day falls on a Friday, March 17th, so Denver always celebrates it the Saturday before, unless it falls on a Saturday, and then they celebrate it on that Saturday usually. So with that said, it seemed like a lot of people couldn't figure out when to do it, whether it was the weekend before or the weekend after. So now we have 9 days of celebration. So some other things that are going on that Saturday, March 11th, just like the parade in Old Town Arvada, there's an Irish festival, probably a little bit more low-key, a little more family-centric, is what it is. There's always stuff for the kids and all that stuff. But in Arvada, there's some breweries and stuff, and I'm sure they'll have a ton of stuff going on with all the local businesses. Super tight-knit community there, so always fun things going on in Old Town Arvada. That one is on March 11th as well. Also, if the parades aren't your thing, there's actually a St. Patrick's Day Carol, which is kind of a spin-off of a Christmas Carol at the Lakewood Cultural Center. That is also on Saturday the 11th, so you can check out tickets there. They always do such a great job with the performing arts and plays and dance shows and things like that at the Cultural Center right there at Belmar at Lakewood. On St. Patrick's Day, there's actually a thermomix cooking class. Obviously, you'll probably be doing the corned beef and some of the traditional Irish fare. That is also in Arvada. I will put the link in the comments to the Google search where I found some of these things and kind of put it together for you. The next is, in Greenwood Village, they have a St. Patrick's Day family fun dinner and family night. So that's a buffet dinner. I'm sure you'll get some of the traditional fare as well there. There is also drinks at that one as well. So all kinds of things to do, not just in Denver, but around the suburbs. And then obviously you got to exercise, right? If you're going to drink all that green beer, you got to have the exercise days. Highlands Ranch is having their 5K both on Saturday the 11th and Saturday the 18th. So check that out. It's a 5K. kind of right in that town center area around the parks and all the things. There's obviously beers at the end of that, being St. Patrick's Day, but if that's more your thing, that's definitely an option. Westminster has the Aaron Gobra 7.77K, some luck involved there with all the sevens. That is also on March 11th. The Longmont Shamrock 7K is on March 18th, so the day after. So after you celebrate and party on St. Patrick's Day, maybe you wake up and go run a 7K in Longmont. And then on Sunday, which is one of the last St. Patrick's Day events, is the Avery Brewing 4K. So you don't have to run as long, probably because they take a K off just so you can make sure that you celebrate accordingly on Friday. That's at Avery Brewing Company. If you're at Avery Brewing Company, check out my very favorite craft beer, the White Rascal that they make there. So there's that. St. Patrick's Day itself, there's a St. Patrick's Day cooking class at Front Range Christian. There's a St. Patrick's Day sunrise hike in Morrison, and a whole lot of bar crawls and crowds and kegs and eggs and all the things, if that's kind of where you're at. But a little bit of something for everybody, as I kind of discussed here. So just wanted to let you know what's going on with Denver and the suburbs. Obviously, I'm ahead of the game, quite festive today in my green shirt, my green background, but super excited to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Make sure that you're being safe out there. If you're driving, obviously designated driver, don't drink and drive, all the things, but watch out because things get a little crazy anyways on St. Patrick's Day. So make sure that you're taking care and you get home safely. So I hope you enjoyed this, a little bit of a change up, stuff that's going on in and around Denver starting this weekend. And we're a little bit ahead. We're the Wednesday before, so about 10 days before St. Patrick's Day at the time of this recording. So we're really, getting ahead of the game, but it's because the St. Patrick's Day parade is this Saturday in downtown Denver. So if you're there, make sure you snap a picture. If there's anything I missed, make sure you leave it in the comments, or anything that I can do to help you. But definitely tag me in those pictures, tag me in those things that you're doing on Instagram at JKCO Realtor, and we'll get right to it. So I hope you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day. Be safe. Thank you so much for everything. And if you're interested in getting lucky and getting into a home, please reach out. Would love to help you anytime. Bye-bye.